Good morning, me hotties. A very good morning to you. It's just me, Scottie McClue. And I thought what I'd do is I'd pop up and say hi to you. It's 11:15, exactly 11:15 on Saturday morning, Saturday the 7th of October, 2023. Nothing gets past me, I say to you. And always good to pop up, find out what's happening. When you're coming on, of course, do let me know where you're watching from. And tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 that Scottie McClue is live just for you, saying hi. There are fantastic stuff. Good morning, my hearties, and welcome to our TikTok this morning and also our YouTube channel. We'll live stream on there as well. I think that's very, very important. Très important, as we say en français. There we are. And Tracy's just joined us. Good morning, Tracy. How lovely to have you with us. And a big dinky-do. Scotty, I think it's raining. Kareem, that's one of the reasons I thought I'll just go and talk to not just one nation, but all the nations of the world, because it was bucketing rain last night and it's bucketing rain this morning. And I can't really, you'll be out with the dogs, Kareem, regardless of the weather. Hi, Scotty, you legend. Mark Dinky-Doo. Hi, Scotty, says Warren. Morning to you, says Tracy. Good morning, Scotty. Thank you for sorting TikTok for me. Not at all, Frank. A privilege. I'm sorry it went wrong for you in the first place. So there we are. So this bucketing rain, I thought, what do? We pop up live and we speak to the people, and then we can discuss it. Hope you're well, Robert McNaughton. How lovely to have you with us from Cambus Lang. A very good morning to you, Free the Cambus Lang. There you have it. You're not too far from the Rutherglen there, I tell you, and apparently you've just had a by-election. Good morning, everybody. Lovely to have you all with us, and a very, very warm welcome. Hi, Scotty. I do love your voice. You're very, very kind. There we have it. Follow us as soon as you come on, guys. How are you doing, Dinky-Doo? Yes, indeed, the Glasgow biker. Welcome stuff. Kareem says, so wet for the day. Safety warnings issued. Flooding and threat to life. Yes, we need to be very, very careful every day. As we used to say at sea, batten down the hatches. Batten down the hatches. Is everybody familiar with that one? You're best to just come and join Scottie McClue live on the TikTok and the YouTube channel and get the chit-chat going. That's what it's all about. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. Everybody on TikTok should follow Scottie McClue. Scottie, you should be Prime Minister. Well, the problem is I'm not a politician. Mind you, we've had one or two Prime Ministers that were cutting it fine for being politicians. No names, no pack drill. I say to you, I can say, but I'm not actually in politics, and I don't really think I would go into politics because I think we're actually better just speaking the truth. I think that's what it's all about, I say to you. Be safe, says Kareem to everybody with all the rain about this morning. Follow us as soon as you can. What's your favourite Scottish show? Mine is Still Game. Well, I love Still Game. Apparently, I was the original inspiration for Still Game with my flat cap. The boys saw it and thought, oh, let's go for that. The rain won't stop me going out, Scotty. I have to go to the south side for 2 p.m. Well, it's at 19 minutes past 11 now, Frank, so you'll probably make that. I say to you, but do be careful because there can be flooding on the way. I once went the wrong way at Berrynowes Road and ended up going on to the motorway for Greenock rather than Glasgow. And what happened then, I had to come back through Hillington and it was flooded. Have you ever experienced flooding on Hillington Road going past the estate? I say to you, does anybody know where I am? There we go. Scotty, good morning to you. Your lives make my day. Pretty Daddy, I thank you so much. It makes my day to hear from you. And thank you for that. It cuts both ways, you see. Ah, yes, indeed. Scotty, how are you? I'm amazing, Callum. Thank you for asking. Scotty, where are you fae? I'm fae the west of Scotland. This might be Brian Blessed sitting. No, no, I'm not Brian Blessed. There we are. Thank you very much. Guys, who's contributed with red roses? You don't ever have to, but thank you. What a beautiful thing to do. Get following. Has everybody followed? We need another 100 followers right now. You're looking hot today. I thank you very much. That's very kind of you. You would still be a better PM than Liz Truss. Well, yes. I don't know how to take that, really. The Glasgow has given me 25 red roses, 28, 30. What are you doing, the Glasgow? Look at, guys, look at the red roses going up and up and up and up, thanks to the Glasgow. Look, my goodness, I can't believe it. Incredible, I say to you. If you've just joined us on the YouTube, get subscribing. So there we go. Hiya, cutie. Dinky-Doo. That was silly. There we are. Did you? Yes, absolutely. Scotty. Yes, a bad part just before the brake head turned off. That's it, Frank. And I got stuck in the flooding. Fortunately, I had a car that could cope with it, but the poor souls were cars that were down at the road level. So there you are. You're fair Lark Hall. No, how lovely that would be, Lark Hall. I remember I went there, and when did I go to Lark Hall? Oh, a long time ago in another life. 1690, I went to Lark Hall. Good morning, Scotty. Good morning, Dinky-Doo. Blood looks like him out of Benidorm. There we have it. David Dinky-Doo. Dinky-Doo from Gourock. Ah, Scotch eggs, we love Gourock. Do you know the Granny Kempuk stone? Would your car at the time be your Range Rover? Well, it was one after that. It was a Land Rover. Yes, at the risk of advertising. Scotty boy Dinky-Doo from Manchester. Darren, we love you in Manchester. Here's the wonderful Paul Glover. A nice blue sky in Cornwall. Paul Glover, the sun always shines in Cornwall because Cornwall is blessed by God himself. I say to you, whereabouts are you this? Are you in the Truro, the Penzance, St. Michael's Mont, the Goodelly Downs, Elston, Mazel? What else have we got? Come on, I need to get some more places. Do you know the Lizard? Do you know Land's End? Scotty, always remember the Dunblane massacre. You broke it, mate, to all the people. Yes, I did. The news of Dunblane. Absolute tragic. There we are. But Scotland got together and we did our best. As you know, your place is going to Pollock. I know Pollock very, very well. And Nitz Hill and Priest Hill. Oh, I'm not just an athlete, you know, Frank. Black belt and karaoke here. You're not the guy I used to do the radio. Sorry, you're not the guy I used to listen to on the radio back in the 90s, are you? Robert Howison. I very much am. So a big Dinky-Doo to you. What station did you listen to, Robert? Because I was on 35 radio stations. The public could not get enough of Scottie McClue and still can't. So it's just up to the radio stations. Do you want an audience or do you not? Then put Scottie McClue on. Whoever has McClue has the market. That's the big media slogan. Whoever has McClue has the market. Guys, can everybody go tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap on their phone? I've got 1,100 likes. We popped up last week on one session. I think it was an hour, just under an hour, and ended up with 36,000 likes. Guys, see, when I get that, I feel even more humble than usual. I find it very moving, all you beautiful people. Morris, Scotty, may I ask a question? You can certainly ask a question, Morris. As to whether or not I answer the question could be a different matter. Can everybody go tap, tap, tappity, tapping the phones? Have you taken your thumb up to the top left and clicked the plus sign for following Scottie McClue on TikTok? YouTubers, we need to tell every day. Robert McNaughton says, if you don't have a McClue, you have no clue. Lol. Good one, Robert. We love it. Is there to be a storm? I have not seen the television. Robert, no, it's flooding. It's flooding. I don't know about storm, but they're worried about the flooding. Top man, says Robert. Yes, indeed. Can't remember the station. I'd still be in school. Could have been anywhere, Robert. We have always had a massive, massive youth following. And I can remember speaking at a radio conference, and I was just about to stand up and speak. The guy was going to introduce me, when in at the back of the hall came the head of Radio 1, BBC Radio 1. And I thought, oh my goodness, what an honor. What's he doing here? And of course, he'd come to hear me because I have such a massive youth following. Now, the next generation, or maybe the one after, because that was, gosh, that was 26 years ago, guys. So the next 2 or 3 generations are now big followers of Scottie McClue. And I'm known to 2 billion throughout the world. So maybe the radio stations realize Scottie's just a wee bit bigger than them. And maybe they don't want to say, yes, we'll take you and pay the money. There's Jilly. Jilly, thank you. Jilly or Gilly? Yes, thank you for a beautiful gift of a heart me. I'll call you Jilly just now, Jilly, unless you correct me. And Holly's given me red roses. Guys, I've got 58 red roses on that little bowl there. Is that not beautiful? I know there's so much information when you're watching Scottie McClue. You have to keep up. You have to get following, subscribing on the YouTube. Oh, my goodness. I'll need to let everybody on the YouTube know. Guys, have you all on TikTok gone over and visited the YouTube and subscribed and come back? I think you should do that. You'll see the link in the TikTok bio. Just tap it. Tap once. Hey, presto, the YouTube channel. Subscribe. Hey, presto, back on TikTok. So there we are right away. Let me know when you've subscribed. I'm just going to tell the Facebookers. Oh, this is big. I'm telling the Facebookers we're live now. Scottie live now. There we are. Scottie live now. 11. I'll put 11:30. Give them a couple of minutes. AM Saturday. Saturday 7. 10:23. Scottie live now, 11:30 a.m. Saturday, 7:10:23. Join me. Join. There we go. That's fine. That looks good, guys. Looks very good. There we go. Live. YouTube. TikTok. Right. That's all up there, guys. So they should be able to access me. See what I just did there? Access me. Gain access to the world's top talk show. Thank you and others for contributing to the live. We're at 63. What's your opinion on the band Kiss? Oh, that's all I can say to them. Dinky-Doo, everybody. Now, follow us as soon as you possibly can. We are very, very busy this morning. And I need another 91 followers if you want to be pedantic. There we go. Well done. Well, Scottie Dinky-Doo. Tom Phillips from Belfast. How lovely to have you with us. A very good morning, Scottie. Looking forward to the fun tonight. 9 p.m. 9 o'clock sharp on a Saturday night is McClue time. Now, we've got rugby on. Have we got football on? When does the rugby finish, guys? Start contributing. Come on, start earning your corn on here. and tell me. There we are. Thank you very much for liking the live. Have we all followed and shared? Jennifer has followed. Angus has followed. Thank you so much, you beautiful, beautiful people. Get sharing and telling 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 about Scottie McClue. Get following as soon as you can, guys. Thank you very much. We need another, how many is that? 90. 90 followers will do it, guys. I mean, I could have 1,000, 10,000 followers today, but, you know, I'm just going with the flow. People are a wee bit slow at the following until they get into it, and then they go, I'll follow. 8 p.m. kickoff, so about 10 p.m. finish. Callum, the problem is I'm on 9 till 10. I'll just go on. I mean, you know, people can watch McClue and watch rugby at the same time. I don't think I should ever change my times because there's something big on the telly. J1 says free Palestine. Is it free or is it expensive? You're live with Scotty's Fun In. Who's that?
Well, Scotty, Dinky-DOO, it's Tom here.
Dinky-DOO, Tom. How lovely to have you with us. Guys, can we all hear Tom on the phones? Yeah, they'll tell me.
I can hear it on my side as well, Scotty.
You can hear it, so we're nice and clear, Tom. Lovely, because I like your call to be clear, because it's always quality. It's always quality. What's happening in the Emerald Isle?
Well, not much at the minute. I'm thinking about, I'll probably head into the town today, as in, you know, Belfast itself.
Beautiful.
Have we walk about, you know.
Is it mobbed on a Saturday, Tom?
It would be, Scotty, yeah.
Busy. It's a busy city, Belfast, yes.
Full of preachers and that sort of stuff.
Absolutely. Full of preachers.
Preachers.
Preachers. I thought you said creatures.
Well, you probably would get a few creatures down there.
Oh, there'll be a few craters, as we used to call them. You see, there's our huge links between Scotland and Northern Ireland, and Scotland and Ireland. And I was just doing a bit of a study this morning, and I was finding out about Henry VIII, and he was the big problem for Ireland, because they brought in the Crown Act, and that's when they took Ireland under England's wing. And that was England were the big problem 500 years ago, and I think maybe they haven't quite sorted all that yet. You know,
there's a big church in the middle of the town where my grandmother lives, and it's the Church of Ireland. It was originally a Catholic church, but when Henry VIII came over, he changed it into the Church of Ireland.
Yes.
Along with a load of other ones.
Yes, so you had the Church of Ireland. So is it looked upon, apart from the Roman Catholic Church, as the established church in Ireland?
Well, I'd say more the Catholic. Well, it's hard to say at the minute, Scotty.
Yes, absolutely. So it's kind of two-way. But is the Church of Ireland in good health? You see, the Church of Scotland isn't what it was. If you know what I mean.
No, well, none of the church really are what they were, Scotty, you know.
No, I think that's right. I think people are changing, you know, but I still think that they haven't moved away from God. They might have moved away from a church, but they still know that God's your man, you know.
Yep, that's it, Scotty. It doesn't have as much authority as it did.
Yes, that's right. It used to have huge authority. People said, well, the minister told us or the priest told us, and now people aren't so bothered. There's Candy saying to me, Tom, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? What age shall I tell Candy?
Me or yourself, Scotty?
Me, I think it's me. What should I tell her, would you say?
Your age?
Yes. What would be?
You only look like 35, Scotty.
Oh, Tom, you can come back on anytime. Fantastic.
Scotty, tell me, what sort of scrum did you have this morning?
Well, this morning, this morning I didn't. I'm cutting down on the scones a wee bit, Tom, because, I was getting all puffed up with all the good things in life. So I thought I'll maybe be just a wee bit cautious, you know. So I still have my beautiful butcher meat and things like that. You know what I mean?
Back on the bike, Scotty, yeah?
Yes. I'll need to get back on the bike. Back on the track. The trike. You know, you used to see a lot of trikes.
Over in Scotland?
What was that, Tom?
What's happening over in Scotland?
Well, we've had a very, very busy time. We had a by-election the other day, and it was for somebody that used to be SNP, and it's now Labour. So there's been a wee change there. Candy said to me, "You're probably 60 odd, but you look late 40s." Is that not nice?
Oh yes, Scotty, I was meant to ask you about this.
Yes.
What do you think about the thing the Tory party's bringing in, the new smoking plan, where they raise the year of smoking by a year each year?
I mean, I don't wish to sort of dampen the Tories' parade, but these kind of banal things, I advocated them years ago. People forget Scottie McClue's been there before, and I said, let's be smoke-free by 23. So, you know, in the year 93, I probably was talking about being smoke-free by 2023, you see, and here it is 30 years on. So you've got to remember, Tom, I was broadcasting on big radio stations 30 years ago, you know, and we discussed all these things. And this is where I've never understood why the government don't say to the BBC, can you put Scottie McClue on your channel across the nation at night? You know, so that we can get proper discussion, we can hear what the people are thinking, and we can start to build our policy around what we're hearing on the Scottie McClue show. And I'm not being in any way arrogant or egotistic or I don't do any of that, Tom. I'm just exactly what you're looking at right now. That's
what
me.
You see is what you get.
What you see is what you get. And that's me, Tom. And anybody that knows me will tell you that. So one of the reasons that Scottie McClue is so successful is because he's just himself when he's on the radio or the telly. And people can come back and give it what they want to give it, and we'll give it them back, if you know what I mean. And that would help politics now. People are turning their back on it. I mean, that by-election, that would have been so hotly contested before. 30% of the electorate turned out. And that might have been the 30% that wanted change. That means 70% didn't vote. So although it's a celebration for the Labour Party, you know, what would it have been like if everybody had gone out and voted? But people are becoming apathetic because they're not seeing results delivered. Somebody saying, like, say a politician said, put me in, vote me in tomorrow, and within 3 months' time, you will have more money in your pocket. If not, you can sack me, right? If a politician said that, they would get the vote, they would get the 3 months, but by goodness, they'd have to go some. But see if people then said, whoa, I've just been down to the garage. They've knocked 25 pence off a litre. I've just been there. That's Scottie McClue for you. Oh, I've just been down and bought some beef. It's half the price it was before Scottie McClue came in. Then your politics are working. But people are going, no, we voted you in 13 years ago, and all you've done's beggar us all. So they're turning their back on it. Tom, there's somebody watching from Nigeria.
That was right by the West, Scotty.
Isn't that beautiful? So that's what's happening, Tom. Otherwise, I would go into politics and sort it. But I know that if I went into politics, I'd be called into the chief whip, and he would say, now, just a word to the wise, you shut your mouth, okay?
Nobody really gets the voice at the head.
You know?
Scotty, that Tory smoking thing, it could be a good thing, but the way another way you have to look at it is the fact that it's going to be a lot of more black market and smoking.
So, Tom, you're 100%. You're such a wise man. Let me just come in there and I'll explain to you. My first reaction, good, I like this, the health, all that stuff. But what are they doing about the drugs? What are they doing about the cannabis?
Exactly.
What are they doing about the cocaine? What are they doing about the alcohol, the spirits, all the other things that damage your health? What are they doing about poor quality food? What are they doing about chemicals in the food? What are they doing about the quality of the water? Do you see what I mean? Until you start doing all that, what are they doing about the quality of the wheat? Because 50 years ago, they changed the wheat. So your wheat, your barley, your oats has got a good, strong growth that you can sell lots of, but it's not as good for you as it used to be. You see, so what are they doing about that? So it's great to hear the Prime Minister, we're going to cut down on smoking. Are you also going to cut down on cocaine? Are you going to cut down on cannabis? Are you going to cut down on heroin? Are you going to cut down on spirits? What else are you going to make sure we've got cleaner water? Are you going to make sure that the wheat's better for us? What else are you doing to actually make us well and live longer?
And also, that's right, but it can also be a waste of police time running after things like that when they could be running after the serious drug problem. I mean, I know especially in Belfast, you've got an awful lot of homeless people.
Yes.
Like, you wouldn't believe the amount of homeless people. A serious drug problem,
Yeah, and there we are. I'm getting here, Scottie for Supreme World President. I'll take that one. That's a goodie, isn't it, Tom?
That is. And also, it's so easy to acquire the likes of cocaine and cannabis and all that nowadays.
Well, it's all around us, everyone. And as David said, all people are taking also. I'm not going to use the word class because I don't really believe in it, but all sorts of different jobs and ranks in life, right up to the top, are taking these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you've got street drinkers. The amount of street drinkers on the streets of Belfast is unbelievable.
Yeah. You see, that you never ever saw that. And Tom, another thing that we haven't addressed, eating in the street. Now, there was a Frenchman on the telly. So what happened? See, when I was a wee boy, Tom, we were actually not badly fed because the Second World War had finished. And there was butcher meat, there was butter, there was sugar, which is not the best thing for you, but there was stacks of it. Hello from Carlisle, big man, says Sean. Sean in Carlisle. There's a lovely part of the world. I used to work there, Border Television, Tom. And then also I used to speak to them at Ulster Television, UTV. Fantastic. I was going to come over and see you at one point, long time ago. Too much corruption, says Shamrock. There we are. But with all that sort of stuff, we need to have a serious rethink. Now, you were saying there about the street, so I was going to tell you. When I was wee, you had a little bit of breakfast, a little bit of bacon and a roll or something. You got breakfast, a boiled egg, but you had something before you went to the school, right? I mean, a lot of the wee ones are starving, and there's not breakfast one. Now, you then went home for lunch. If your mother didn't work, she cooked lunch, so the soup, mince and potatoes, and steamed pudding and custard. So you did a good tuck-in. Then at night time, you had a high tea, Tom. There was fish and a poached egg or something like that, wee bit bacon and egg, whatever it was. But you had high tea. Now, you didn't have pizzas. You didn't have fast food. You had fish and chips as a treat, maybe once a week, once a fortnight, whatever. Yeah, you splashed out half a crown on a fish supper, fish tea. Now, that was that. You never, ever saw anybody eat in the street. You never saw people smoke in the street. Women weren't seen smoking in public. There were little restaurants. Everything shut for an hour, Tom. So come 12:30 or 12 o'clock, shut the door in your shop. admittedly, whenever you wanted to use your shop. And then you went to a wee restaurant, a cafe, a bakery, and you sat and had your lunch. And that you never saw people eating pasties in the street. And, you know, that's how all your bakers have done so well, because folk are going, I haven't any time. I've got to work my lunch. I'll just grab a sausage roll.
Another thing is, Scotty, everybody's cereals with sugar all over them in the morning. Nobody's having a bit of bacon and roll or
absolutely
egg or...
No, I would say chuck all these cereals, away they go. I'll not be popular with the cereal people, but away they all go, because there's no great nutritional value in them, regardless of what they tell you. Here I've got Rono from the Shank Hill, and I've got Ormond from Belfast in Northern Ireland. So Tom, they're hearing and they're going, oh, this is an Irish program. Let's get on here now.
Sure, Scotty. Well, Scotty, it was great speaking to you. Great yarn.
Tom, it's always a privilege and a pleasure to hear you. And as I say, fondest regards to Grandma if you're up there today.
Yeah. I don't think I'll make the 9 o'clock tonight, Scotty. I've got a bit of work after it.
Don't you worry about that. Anytime we can hear you, we're very pleased to see you, Tom. And DINKY-DOO.
All right, Scotty, I was glad to get on this wee morning one here. I'm
wonderful.
Glad you were able to get the wee
and you've just, all you've done is spread the word round Ireland now. They'll all be coming on. Hello there, top of the morning to you.
All right, Scotty, great speaking to you.
DINKY-DOO, Tom, all the best. Ta-da, now.
DINKY-DOO.
DINKY-DOO. What a fine fellow. That's our Tom from Belfast in Northern Ireland. I say to you, I was once in the pub in Belfast, and I said to the barmaid, do you serve shorts? She said, we serve all the big companies round here. Shorts, the manufacturer for aircraft. Do you support Rangers? Do I support Rangers? Do I support Rangers? Yes. Does everybody not support Rangers? And the Celtic, we support the Celtic as well. We love them. Mon the hoops. Good. We are the people. Or is it we are the hoops and mon the people? I can never be sure. Guys, if you've just joined us, 7,200 likes. I need another 77 followers, please. Get following. Or Celtic, yeah, we support both of them, Retro and the Tom, the Morton. We love the Morton as well. I say to you. Right, who have I got here? Robert says he thinks I'm 55. I'll see you at 9 p.m. The Rangers tomorrow at 12, right? Celtic games on at 3 p.m. What are we, 11:48 already? A very good morning to you, Scotty. Really looking forward to the phone-in. There we are. And that was Tom from Belfast. Everybody's been listening now, and they'll be all be coming on from it's an Irish phone-in here now. Get following, guys. I need another. Yes, I just said, didn't I? 70 odd. Not odd people, I mean, even people. Well, just people, not odd people at all. Fantastic. Can everybody go tap, tap, tappity, tap? I've got 7,500 likes. 63 red roses. Thank you to all the beautiful people that have given red roses. 63 red roses. Good morning. Good morning, Susan. Lovely to have you with us. Did you get your tea all right? If you've just joined us on the YouTube channel, please click subscribe. We want to get that up. We need another 500 subscribers as soon as possible. So don't be slow at coming forward. Don't be backward at coming forward. Don't be slow at subscribing quickly. Good morning, Scott. It's a horrible day. The rain is murder. King, it is not a horrible day. It is a beautiful day. It is just very wet. Yes, no days are horrible days, because these days are a day in your life. They're very important. I'm telling you, are you Dinky? We're Dinky J, Scotty, DINKY-DOO, Scotty, my G, your Daleks Windows. And lovely to have you with us. Guys, more followers, please, up to the top left. Click the plus. Follow Scottie McClue. If there's one thing you do, it's follow Scottie McClue and subscribe on the YouTube channel and pop down to the bottom left and click the thumbs up, guys. Yes, I did. Thanks. Excellent, Susan. Scottish sous viewer. Hiya. Hiya, sous viewer. How lovely to have you with us. And Dinky-Doo. Evening, Lord Duke of Dundee. Now, Onion Badgie is saying good evening, Lord Duke of Dundee, because Onion Badgie is down under in Australia. Onion Badgie. I should say, not Badgie. Hello from Armadale. Now, are you in Armadale in the Highlands or Armadale in central Scotland? Because I've got two Armadales, haven't I? One is a port, a ferry port. Yes, am I right? See what I just did there? Who's not followed? Guys, I can see some of you are watching and you haven't followed. Tot, tot, totty, tot, 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 tot. There we are. Never scroll and never troll. Follow Scottie McClue. You're right. I'm right. St Kilda, please. Oh, yes. You wanted to know about St Kilda. Well, it was evacuated in, I think it was 1936. The nurse went to St Kilda, and a lot of the surviving population were elderly and in quite poor health. And she recommended that they look at seeing if they could get a better quality of life. So they brought the St Kildans, the wee souls. They had to pack up their homes, drown their dogs. They had to drown their dogs. Heartbreaking, heartbreaking. And then they came to the mainland. A lot of them settled in Morven. And my mother and father had a friend called Wee St Kilda, a guy, because they were quite small in stature, the St Kildans. People said they were stunted with the wind. Terrific wind in St Kilda. So St Kilda is actually an archipelago. See what I just did there? It's an archipelago of islands, and the main island is Hirta. Capital H-I-R-T-A, Hirta. Greetings from El Paso, Scotty. And my cousin took photos in the 1930s because for the first few years, the population went back to the island for the summer. And they, welcomed tourists. What was the old boat that went? Was it the Davar? Or it's probably one of the McBrain's boats. Or maybe now here's another one for you. Who else ran the shipping? McCallum Orme. Might be McCallum Orme. Thoughts on the Edinburgh Derby? Come on, the Hearts. Riley, is that your story and is that your song? Shall we play on the accordion? Mon the high bees, says Jamie G. Mon the high bees, did at the Easter Road. Hey, from Portland and Dorset, says Siobhan. Siobhan, lovely to have you with us from Dorset. And from Portland. Do you know Portland Bill? He's a good guy, isn't he? It's gorgeous here in Dorset, Siobhan. It's always gorgeous in Dorset. I have a lovely chap comes on from Bournemouth. Yes, the Sands. Do you know the Sands? Scotty, should I private message you about your badge, mate? No, Dalek Swinton. I am keeping my badge. Once we've got 1 million followers and 1 million subscribers. So, guys, that gives you something to work towards. If you're watching the YouTube channel, for instance, have you defo subscribed? It's free. I do. I live 10 minutes from Portland Bill. Siobhan, is there not Portland Bill Lighthouse? And is there not the Duke of Portland? There we are. So, mind you said you'd get me one, though, but, oh, Dalek Swinton. Hello from Wales, says Sarah. Is it Wales or is it from Weeks? I've got friends called Weeks. And I wondered, Sarah, are you part of the Weeks? So there you go. Or is it from Wales? If it's from Wales, I say to you, Yakida. I love you, Scotty. Oh, thank you very much, you all. Yep, there's the lighthouse is here. Portland Bill. Make Angus great again. Angus is a fine fellow. No, Angus, are you talking Angus, the county of Angus? I was just talking about Angus this morning. Hello, Sam. DINKY-DOO. Yes, now then. So get down. Is everybody watching on the YouTube channel going down to the bottom left and giving me a thumbs up? Do you all know that we're live tonight at 9 o'clock sharp? So you have to watch me and watch the rugby. Scotty, thank you, Shelby, Shelby, for following. Many more followers do I need. I could do with another 50 followers, guys, if anybody's feeling up to it. And if you want to put a red rose in, I've got 63 red roses already, which is wonderful. Now, the YouTube channel, I want you all to start having a look. I'll go and sub the channel. Do please your Daleks Windows. If you want the link to it, then you'll get it in the bio on the TikTok there. You'll see it when you look at my bio. Just it says YouTube, and you can tap that. Or it's at youtube.com/Scottie McClue. So not too difficult there. Sherlock. Sam has subscribed. And Craigie's subscribed to Scottie McClue. Is that not a wonderful thing to do? I say to you. And let us know when you've subscribed on the YouTube, and I'll give you a mention. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. DINKY-DOO. There's Maniliki. Maniliki has just followed. Thank you, Maniliki. You're very, very kind. Oh, what have I got here? Also, I've climbed Pulpit Rock. Now, Siobhan, is Pulpit Rock near to Portland Bill? Because we've got Pulpit Hill in Oban in Argyll. Anybody watching in Oban in Argyll? Cameraha Umaha. Have you been up and down the Ballachanree? Have you been out to North Connell? There we are. I've done it, Scotty. I'm Lance, by the way. Thank you, Lance. Lance has just subscribed, guys. Lance, could you tell me how many subscribers we've got, please? Because it needs to be got up by about 500. Fraser Castle, says Patty. Now, Patty, is it Fraser Castle or Castle Fraser? Is there not Fraser Castle at Bewley? And Castle Fraser is nearer to Aberdeen. Were you in Austin Powers? No, but I did drive an Austin Mini, and it wasn't terribly powerful because it was the 850. See what I just did there, guys? 4.53, Scotty. Excellent, guys. 4.53. Thank you. Well, that needs to be 5. Guys, can you all make sure by the end of today that 5,000 subscribers are on Scottie McClue's YouTube channel? Right? Now, however you do it, I don't mind. Tell your mates. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10. Get everybody doing it. So there we are. It's just a second from Portland Bill. Pulpit Rock. I shall be researching all this, Siobhan. I'll share your page to my indie page. Thank you, your Daleks Windows. Yes, indeed, that would be wonderful. Because we're only looking, it's only 500 people, but for some reason people think, I'll do that later. And it's a shame, but Scottie McClue, everybody should make an exception. I'll share your page. Have you been to Braemar Castle? Patty, I haven't, but I saw a video of the Braemar Highland Games, and I saw a group of my friends beside the Royal Enclosure. I thought that was lovely. I thought, oh, look who it is. Isn't that lovely? So there you are. And there was some of Scotty's mates there at the Highland Games. Do you go to the Braemar Highland Games? I say. What we might do is bring the Highland Games down to Dorset. Fantastic. Braemar Castle, I bet it's beautiful. Who's got that? Is it all in good repair? I definitely need to go to Scotland. My family's name's Scottish, but I've never been. SPG, where are you now? That's what I'm wondering. And then we'll work out when you could get to Scotland. Guys, I need some more followers, please. If I could have 72 followers. That's not too much to ask, guys. 72 followers on the TikTok would be wonderful. We're going to have to go soon. Yes, I did, everybody. That's just fantastic. I'll leave you with the goodbye song, guys. Are we ready? All join in after two. Two. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Take care, everybody, as you go. Goodbye, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen, au revoir, and cheerio. Did you like that, guys? Dinky-Doo, ta-ta. Stick out your tongues and say ta-ta. Thank you, TikTokers. Bye-bye. 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 There's the TikTokers. Beautiful people. And what am I going to do with you gorgeous, gorgeous YouTubers? Say thank you so much. Thank you. And we'll see you all tonight at 9 o'clock sharp. Don't be coming with an excuse I was watching rugby or watching football. Do the same at the same time. We can all multitask nowadays. Walk and chew gum. Don't try that at home. It's for entertainment purposes only. I love you, YouTubers. Dinky-Doo. Bye-bye. And once again, bye-bye.